inside compartments to use caution and open them slowly as the contents may have shifted.
Sometimes I wonder if it's my contents that may have shifted. My name is Maren, and I've spent 20 years conducting consumer ethnographic research. I've been to just about every state in the U.S. and several different countries, and I've had the honor to meet many people in the course of my work. Yet there is one interview that stands out, not because of the research content, but because of the grace the person emanated during a challenging time in her life.
7 years ago, I was diagnosed with terminal stage 4 breast cancer, and I was given 6 months to a year to live. I found out that I had that I'd become pregnant. The doctors basically said that I need to have an abortion. I refused. If I'm only going to live for 6 months, how long do I have to stay here to give my son or my child an opportunity at life? He was delivered, he wasn't breathing. They were working on him, and the doctor came over. I took off my mask, and he said, "Judy, go ahead and name him, because I don't think that you're going to make it." Well, I pulled my oxygen off, and I said, the cancer slogan at the oncology center was chemo 1, and I passed out. I didn't know that my son was still alive, and when I woke up 3 days later, my husband put the birth certificate in my face and said, "You know, did you mean to name our son this?" Every day that I call his name, I so do not take him for granted. I don't take life for this. I love life and I love my son, and I just don't take it for granted.
Well, when I was a kid, I found this little ceramic head in my garden in Silver Lake, California, of all places. The people who lived in the house before us were world travelers, and they apparently left all kinds of artifacts in the garden, and I kept digging them up. Then when I was older, I read The Conquest of Peru and learned about South American cultures. I've been intrigued ever since. So in 2010, I applied and was accepted to the Visual Anthropology Master's Program at the University of Southern California. I took a leave from my business and moved down to Los Angeles to go back to college at the age of 54. Some people thought I was crazy, but those that know me well knew I was following my passion.
Más bien, yo quería preguntarles, ¿les gusta el Perú mucho?
What's that? So you like Peru a lot?
Tell them I've wanted to work in Peru since I was a kid.
Ella quería trabajar en Perú desde niña, joven, sí.
Well, I believe that there's a role for visual anthropology in archaeological site management. And that's what my research is about. Well, let me come and see. Wow, very cool.
Off one of those fairly big pots, you know.
Let me get a picture here. Okay, here we are above this one little hamlet up here outside the main quarry. And there's additional evidence up here of stoneworking. You can see right here, all these blocks. There's a quarry over here.
The term field research can refer to many different things. Typically though, it's not walking through an actual field. However, Maren, this is what I've been doing for you.
You know what would be good is if you could go down there and talk to me from down there, and I could film you down there talking about all the stuff you're seeing. That would be cool. What was Mario saying? Is he running out of time?
We're running out of time.
These are the presidents of Pucara, a community within the archaeological park. And these are the residents of Fortaleza who invited us to film a community meeting where they met with the park management as part of our research. And this is Agwenda Sanda, who I call the Lady in Pink. She lives in Huaycocha and is building a small hotel in the hopes of attracting tourists to her town, which is also within the park.
Oh, his grandfather went with Hiram Bingham. He walked the mule train out to Machu Picchu in 1911.
And this is Samuel, a Quechua park official, who is passionate about saving the stones of Saqsaywaman and following in the footsteps of his grandfather. And then there's Luis Guevara. He's the park archaeologist who, like me, found small bits of pottery when he was a child, and that started his passion for archaeology. Today he works tirelessly to bridge the gap between the conservation of stone and the concerns of the people who live within the boundaries of the archaeological park.
A veces había cabecitas de animales hechos de cerámica, coleccionaba, ¿no? Y los denominaba los incaiquitos. O sea, desde niño me gustaba, estaba muy apasionado con la cerámica y quienes lo habían hecho.
What Ken and I are going to be doing next week is we're going to go down and talk to all these people. We're going to show them all this stuff and a lot of other things. We have a PowerPoint presentation to give them about the findings that we, you know, the study that we did already and what our research findings were.
So as an ethnographer, here I am on the road again, going from Lima, Peru to Long Beach, California, to my little Airstream mobile office. I love living in my RV, it's really kind of weird. My life is really hectic, but I'm living my dream, and I feel that same gratitude Judy did. I'm just thankful for every day given to me by this ethnographic life.